Good morning, everyone. This is Elio Piedra, and you are watching Morning Coffee with Elio. Today, we're going to talk real estate. Yes, and to do that, I have a good friend of mine, a award-winning real estate agent, and we're going to learn about, her amazing story. Yes, her name is Daurine Wehbe, and she will join us after this. Get up, baby, this morning. This is Elio Piedra. Another morning means another coffee because this is Morning Coffee with Elio. This is going to be a great day. We have a fantastic guest. And the wait is over. I am here with my good friend Daurine Wehbe, a award-winning real estate agent. Daurine, you are making such a tremendous impact in our community. I am super excited to have you here, and I feel very honored. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you? Good to see you.
Yes, good to see you too. This pandemic has been keeping us away from each other.
I miss your family as well.
Thank you so much. I am super excited and honored, and we want to learn more about you, your career, and everything. And I am gonna go back to the very beginning right now. Let me tell you, you know, you were studying for a PhD in French when you met your future husband, and the rest is history. Tell us the story.
So I was in France in Nantes working on my PhD when I met Freddie Wehbe, and then we connected. And like you said, the rest is history. So I moved to Gainesville in November 2006, and I'm still here till today.
That is awesome. How you liking Gainesville?
Oh, I love it. It's my home now. I love it. Yeah.
Awesome.
It's a great place to raise family, and we're so blessed to be in such a good community.
Yes. So who got you to be a realtor, and how did it all start?
So it's just different events that happened at that time. It was not planned. I had a dream to be a realtor, to be honest. It wasn't on my radar whatsoever. So when we sold the company Domino's in February 2016, I stayed at the office for a little bit just to help with that transitioning with the new owner. After that, I applied for different jobs, and I never got a call about an interview. I was devastated. So one time, and I can't remember exactly why, me and Freddie, we called a realtor to go look at a house. I think at that point we'll start looking for a bigger house. The family's getting bigger. And we went to look at that house. And at that time, the realtor really unlocked the door, let us in. The realtor stayed outside on the phone. And me and Freddie were just like looking at the house by ourselves. When we left, I really made like a joke, a comment in the car to Freddie. I was like, since no one called me for an interview, so let me see if I can lock and unlock doors so I can be a real estate agent. And he laughed. He's like, whatever you do, you're going to do great. I think you should consider it for real. And, I came back home and I signed up for an online class at that time. The online class did not work for me. I'll tell you, it was so hard to keep all
Okay.
these classes and chapters. Just like you're reading, you're by yourself. It was very hard for me to keep up with these online classes. In December 2016, we were at a dinner, and I was sitting next to Jay Parrish and his wife Sarah. Jay is the broker for Coldwell Banker M.M. Parrish. And we were just chatting. At that time, I've never had any real estate conversation with him. So I was sitting next to them. I was like, hey, I'm doing this online class, but I'm struggling. I don't like it. Next day, I get a call from Jay saying, hey, can I meet with you? I was like, sure. So I met with Jay, and all he did basically is just explain to me what's real estate. He's like, I know you sold Domino's Pizza to spend some time with the kids, with the family. I just want to let you know that's going to take a lot of time. And he explained kind of everything. He just put everything on the table for me. It's like, if you're still interested in it, I want you to go take a class here in Gainesville. And then when you get your license, I want you to call me. And this is what happened. I took that class in January 2017. March 2017, I was at his office. Yep.
Nice. So, if I ask you, what was your first transaction as a real estate agent, and where? You know, that isn't that exciting. You know, to know
It's
that.
my best one ever. It wasn't that, I was at the office. I got a call one time. It was a lady who wants me to show her a vacant land in Stark, Florida. And I was like, oh. It's like, okay, sure, I'll meet you there in 45 minutes, right? And I was thinking, I was like, what do I show in a vacant land? And remember, I was like, maybe my second month in that real estate. I was like, I really don't know what to do. Plus, I've never been in Stark. So it was like, I had no clue what I'm gonna get into. So I called the listing agent at that time. I said, hey, could you please meet me there? It's your listing. I'm sure you know more than I do. I just wanna meet my client. Do you mind? Plus, when you take your real estate license, they talk to you a lot about your safety. So for me to drive to Stark and show, a vacant land, I was like, is it the right thing to do? Are we supposed, it was so many things going into my head. So the listing agent met me there. We talked about the land and we made an offer. It was $15,000 on a vacant land at Stark. It was my first transaction. And I'll tell you, I learned so much from that small transaction. How to make an offer, how to deal with all that process. It was my first time being in a closing. So I got to experience the whole transaction from beginning to end. So I was very thankful to that transaction.
That is an awesome story. Thank you for sharing that with us. Were you nervous? That were you
Totally.
anxious?
Yeah, it's your first time, right? So you didn't know. But I mean, I was very thankful to be at Coldwell Banker and then having Mike Kitchens. He's our vice president. I tell you, Alia, I spent more time in his office the first 6 months than I spent in my house. I was like in and out all the time, asking questions. I mean, for all new agents, I'll tell you, ask questions. There is no such as, silly questions or whatever. Just ask any questions you have. Yep.
I'm very happy that you mentioned that because there is right now like a big wave of new real estate agents that they wanna become. I mean, people that they wanna become real estate agents and they don't know what to do, how to do it. They don't know what steps to follow. And now, for example, having someone like you that you have only like 3 years, right, of being
Yeah.
real estate agent, and you are super successful. We're gonna be talking about all of your awards and everything. So it is very special that you are mentioning consistency, being patient, but being there, like working hard every single day in and out of the office of your broker. What is the whole name of your broker?
It's Coldwell Banker M.M. Parrish. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And I saw like a coffee mug around you.
I
You
do,
know.
yeah.
All right.
And
Cheers, cheers to that. Oh my gosh. So You have been in business, as you mentioned, only 3 years, and you seem to be one of the top grossing realtors. What drives you? What drives you?
You guys, you were my clients. So, oh my God, I mean, I'm so blessed and thankful to have the sweetest clients in the world. I keep telling my family, I was like, I'm very lucky. It's just when you work hard and your clients really appreciate you, that's a motivation right there. Just to be able to feel like you're helping, you're doing the best for your clients. You are there for them in the whole transactions from beginning till end. We have a lot of first-time home buyers, and the anxiety they have.
Oh yeah.
They don't know what to get into. They don't know they're spending a lot of money, how that's gonna go. So there is a lot of steps that I feel realtors should support their clients, emotionally educate them. There is a lot of different aspects in this process. And I think I did a good job with you. I don't know.
Well, actually, I am about to jump into that. Let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you something. Doreen was our realtor, so I am like a living example, all right, of her great work, and I want to mention this because this is so sweet. So Doreen, you delivered us some goodies packed with blueberries, muffins, and a couple of months ago. I understand you did this to all of your clients, all
I
right? How wonderful is that? That's unbelievable. So, tell our listeners the why behind this gesture.
So when COVID hit, right, we really didn't know what's gonna happen or how long it's gonna last. So we were all in the unknown situation. So I thought about all my clients. So what I did first is I did reach out to all my clients, just via text, phone call, say, hey, hopefully you are okay, you're safe. If you need anything, please feel free to reach out to me. So that was at the beginning, maybe second week, just to check on all my clients. Well, maybe like 3 weeks later, a month later, we're still in the same situation. So we were going to the blueberry farm one day, and I was in the car sitting with Freddie, and I said, I should do something else. I did reach out via text to all my clients, but I don't feel like I did enough just to make sure they know I'm here for them. I'm here to support if they need anything. So I said, how about I make all my clients some blueberry muffins, and I tell you, I don't bake. So that was my first time. Full disclosure. You met my mom, and you know how she cooks really well. She's like a chef, but I did not get that kind of talent from her. So I got so excited about the idea. I was like, okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I did not think about all the process and everything that comes with the baking. So I really spent 4 days baking, days and nights, packing and delivering all the blueberry muffins to all my clients in my pink car. But I'll tell you, that was one of my best experience. I got to see some of my clients and chat with them. Some of them just put it on the door, but all the pictures and the thank you texts, all the love that I got back from my clients just meant the world to me.
That
You
is
shared
so
a
awesome.
picture of your daughter eating that blueberry muffin, and that just put a smile on my face. I even got some requests from Facebook friends, not my clients, like, can you please deliver us some blueberry muffin? I sure. So I was the blueberry muffin delivery girl in town. So, but that was so much fun. And, I just want to make sure that my clients know that I was there for them. I'm always thinking of them. So that was kind of the why behind it.
That is wonderful, and I gotta tell you, like seriously, Bella didn't had any muffins before then, and that was her first time, and we were like amazed. Oh, she loves muffins, all right. So right now, actually, we have muffins at home because of you, because of
Without
that
me.
day. That is so
That's,
sweet
that's
and
good
so
to know.
wonderful.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
me as an entertainer, I always said that people will not remember what you play, but how you made them feel. And I think that's what you are accomplishing with the way you are driving your business, with the way you are treating your clients. And I think that's one of the many things that set you apart from other realtors. So you saw our house and the transaction what super smooth. So what is different about you? What
It
is so
was super
different?
smooth.
Yes.
Yes, I do remember one day getting a phone call from you. It's like, hey, can you show us that home? I said, sure. And that was kind of the first time we meet as realtor clients in a house. And we walked in the house. I don't think any of us liked that house. And
Yes.
your friends were there as well. And before you came, I said, listen, we're not going to say anything about the house. We're going to just let them look at the house and we'll keep our comments till the end. So after we looked at the house, we knew it wasn't the house that you wanted. So we talked a little bit about what you really wanted and everything. So I remember I came that night and I sent you guys another property. And we went to see it next day and you fell in love with it. I was like, oh my
Yes.
God, that was so smooth, so easy. And then I'm so glad. I mean, just to see you happy in the house, and that means the world to me.
Yes, and we're still in love with our home. I gotta tell you. So we will be grateful for lifetime for
That's
doing that. No headaches, no obstacles. It is amazing because everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, you be ready." There is a lot of headaches. A lot of the process is unbelievable. And I would love to shout out as well to Tim Cabrera, Waldemar Cabrera, Union Home Mortgage, actually one of our sponsors here as well. It was, I mean, you with Waldemar it was the
yeah.
best team. I gotta tell
Oh,
you.
thank you. Yeah, Waldemar he's so easy to work with. Oh my gosh, he makes everything so easy. He's so calm and he's very creative as well with, if anyone needs any loan, he is the one. He helps a lot.
Yeah, and going back to you being the doing the delivery around Gator Nation on your pink card. We also see the pink color. On your branding and when you do your marketing. So why pink? Why pink?
I know, it's so weird, right?
Yes.
When I first, started taking my real estate class, you start thinking about your business. So it's your business, it's your baby. So in the middle of that class, like instead of me thinking about, well, when I'm gonna finish, when I'm gonna get my real estate, I was thinking more about how my business is gonna look like in the future. And one day I looked at Freddie and I said, my business card is gonna be pink. Do you think that's okay? He's like, yeah, we'll make it happen. And this is all started with my pink business card. And I was very hesitant at the beginning, to be honest, and to see how people are gonna, when you hand a business card to your client and they're gonna see a pink card, are they gonna be okay with it? How are they gonna feel about it? So we had too many discussions and thoughts about that card. But I'll tell you, everyone loves my pink card.
I gotta tell you, we love your pink card. we love
Yeah,
it.
thank you.
Oh my gosh. So I want to ask you, how is the real estate market right now in Gainesville?
It is hot, hot, hot. It's crazy. We are short on listings. So if anyone is looking to sell their house, I'll tell you, it is the right time to do. And I'm going to tell you a story about that. But let me tell you, I have some kind of numbers from the Florida Realtors about the single family homes in Alachua County. So I'm just gonna take it for the month of May 2020 versus May last year. So the closed sales in May 2020 versus May 2019, we were down 28%. New listings, we are down 22% as well. So we only have supplies for like around 2.7 months. So we're really looking for more listings, more properties on the market. We, as realtors, I think all of us, not just me, we are struggling to find and to help our buyers with more properties to tour and to show. I do have a nice couple that I'm working with, and they really want to be in a specific area, specific neighborhood, and there is no listings on the market in this neighborhood. So I was thinking, I was like, how can I get them something, right? Sometimes you have to just think outside the box. You have to be creative. I remember 2 years ago, a lady who lived in this neighborhood came to me after her husband passed away, and she's like, Daurine, I'm thinking about selling my house because I want to go back home. She's from Brazil. And, her plans have changed at that time, and she still lives in the house. Well, what I did last week, I knocked at her door and I said, would you sell your house to my buyers? She's like, oh my gosh, are you really going to sell my house? I was like, maybe. So she's thinking about it, and we're waiting, these couple of days to come back and hopefully say yes, because my buyers love that house. So this is how low we are on listings right now.
So how can folks reach out to you?
The easiest way to reach out to me will be with my cell phone. My phone number is 352-562-1411.
Okay, what about this website? Can they use also this
Absolutely,
website?
they can go to my website. It's yourdreamscomehome.com, or they can find me on Facebook as well.
That is fantastic. I see on your social that you are participating in several leadership courses, programs, and continuous learning. Can you elaborate more about this?
Yes, and actually, so I did join Leadership Gainesville, so I'm part of the LG46, and this is the best thing I've done in my entire time being here in Gainesville. It is such a fun experience. I learned so much. I have the great group of people with me in this class. So actually, we're resuming our classes next Tuesday. So I'm so excited to hopefully be able to graduate by the end of August. So Leadership Gainesville, it's a great experience for anyone who wants to learn more about Gainesville, about leadership. I would recommend that. I have a friend, I'm sure you know her, Kristen Hadid, Student Made founder. So she had also a leadership class in Gainesville. I think that happened maybe in February, March, like before everything hit. We really took that class and then everything shut down. She's an awesome leader. She's a good friend of mine. Also, I was able to participate in one of her leadership classes, and that was amazing. So it's just you have to educate yourself. You have to really work on yourself and grow with what you're learning.
So, do you think these programs they have made a difference, in you as an agent?
Yes, as a leader. And I have a leader in my house who keeps pushing me to be a leader. So yes. I do have Freddie's support like there is no tomorrow, which I'm very thankful for that. But yes, I'll tell you, it makes a big difference in the way I think, control more my emotions. Sometimes, I get very emotional sometimes. So it just helps of, the way you think, the way your expectations as well. So it did make a big difference this year in my professional, even in my personal life. Yes.
Awesome. Talking about emotional, talking about growing, learning, and I will say changing and reinventing yourself. I would like to touch base on your big contribution with charity events. You are helping many different organizations, many different wonderful causes here in Gainesville, and some of them they go beyond Gainesville. So, talk to me about this.
So I do help as many nonprofit as I can through different ways. It doesn't have to be just donating money. It could be through my baskets. sponsorship. So there are different ways to help other charities. But I decided, it was, I think, 2 years ago. Yes, 2 years ago, I think. So I was thinking about a way to just commit to one specific charity and to do something a little bit different than just, sponsoring or do anything more special.
Yeah.
So I did think about Tyler's Hope, and I know Freddie's been a big fan of Tyler's Hope, and he's been on the board with Tyler's Hope for a long time. I think this one was one of the charities and the events that I did go to since I moved to Gainesville in 2006. So they do their events every year. So I went to all their events. I got to meet Tyler and Sam. So I thought about this charity, and I do contribute a percentage of my commission to this charity every year.
How does it feel?
It's the best. It's the best feeling in the world. Just to know that you're helping, that you're doing something extra. It just, there is nothing. There is no money in your bank account that could, make you happier or make you feel that you're helping other kids with dystonia. It's the best feeling, I'll tell you. Yes.
I agree with you. I think that's just priceless. There is nothing that can compares to that. So going back to the housing market and all of that, I want to ask you because I'm very curious. Do you think that COVID-19 has affected the housing market?
So COVID did affect at the beginning. So in
Okay.
March, kind of April, yes, I felt it. But I tell you, I had more kind of out of state clients, and we did all virtual tours, more than one-on-one, or people were not able to travel. So everyone who had plans to be in Gainesville, let's say in June or July, so everything has changed. But still, they have a job offer and they have to be here at some point. So I tell you, my last 3 transactions, I had clients that I've never met in person. It was only through phone calls or video. And we did virtual tours. We got under contract. We closed on the houses. And one of my clients never saw the house, even at closing. They just saw their house after the closing, after they have bought the house. So, but right now it's just kind of back to normal. It's just crazy. And what's helping as well, it's the interest rate being low. So people are taking a big advantage of the interest rate.
Yeah, I actually was about to ask you that. So you think because of the interest rates, is it now a good time to, let's say, refinance or upgrade to a new house?
Yeah, refinance. People are, if you talk to any lender, they're really busy with refinance. They're busy with the new contracts as well. So if you are planning on buying, absolutely, it's a good time. If you're planning on selling, it is a good time as well. So yeah.
Awesome. So do you cover all of Alachua County or do you do business in other counties too?
So I do Alachua County and surrounding counties as well. Yes. So I do. Mostly I'm here kind of in Gainesville, Alachua, High Springs, Alachua County mostly. But I do go Lake City. I do surrounding counties as well. Yep.
Awesome. Your reviews on Google and Facebook are amazing. Do you think your clients love working with you?
I don't know. I
I
can't.
love this question. I gotta tell you.
Yes. Yes. Uh, it's just it's the fruit of the result of all your hard work. It's just, some of my clients really makes me cry at closing because of what they tell me at closing. I
Wow.
had a client who, like, I had to tell him to stop talking because I was just in tears.
Wow.
And this is, absolutely, it's just I love my clients.
Any
I love
story?
any story.
Any story that you could mention just for us to get a little bit emotional here? Emotion is good sometimes, because that brings it goes deeper. It brings change. It make us feel that we can make it. We got what it takes. So let's get inspired with Daurine this morning.
So I do have this family. So the husband, he just got retired from the military. So they called me one day, say, hey, can you help us to find a house in Gainesville? And he wanted to come to Gainesville just to be close to the VA. He has some medical issues. Uh, and we really connected right away on the phone, and we talked. And the relation between you and your clients, a realtor and clients, it gets really, very close relation. You talk almost every day. They have questions you have to answer. You get to know them. You get to know the family and, a lot of their stories as well. So he's the one who made me cry, actually. So I met them that day, like maybe an hour before the closing. So we met at the house that day. They never been in Florida, never been in Gainesville before. So this is
Wow.
kind of the first experience coming here. And we were standing in the kitchen, and he's like, Daurine, there is no words there is nothing I can say that makes me appreciate all you've done to me and to my family. I've dealt with generals I flew all over, the planet, but I've never seen someone who could work and communicate and be dedicated to us like you did. So I think that was really a very huge compliment coming from, this family. And I tell you, they are my biggest fan right now.
That is awesome. That is awesome. I bet you, when you are listening to those words, there is
You
nothing else
forget
that.
everything. You forget all the hard work. You forget all the issues you had during the transaction. From going under contract to closing, it's very intense time. And you went through this. From inspection to appraisal to questions to insure. There are so many things involved in a transaction. And just for me to be able, thankfully, to make it smooth on everyone, I think that's a huge success.
Yes, I agree with you. I understand that you have won several awards within Coldwell Banker, all right, and in the community. So, can you tell us more about the awards, all the awards that you've been winning in these years?
So yeah, I started real estate in 2017, and I was honored to be recognized the Rookie of the Year with Coldwell Banker. And next year, I was also the top outperformer realtor at the Coldwell Banker M.M. Parrish. Uh, and yeah, I was in the International Diamond Society as well. So that was really nice. It's just it's just working hard. It's not just about the awards itself. It's not like, it's just, it feels good that, after working hard, you're getting and you're achieving some goals in your life. Here's the 2019 Best of the Best with the Gainesville Sun as well. Here I am with you as well. So here we go. It's good. It's good to win, and it just motivates you day after day, year after year. It's just you wanna grow. You wanna keep your success. You wanna just work harder every single day.
But it is so awesome that with everything that you have accomplished and you are accomplishing, and how hard you work every single day, is still, it seems like family is your top priority, right? And yes, so tell us about your family, Danny and Rooney, and your dog.
Yes.
Tell us.
Yeah. So, you met my family, you met my boys, they love you. So we have two boys. Danny, he's 9, and we have Ronnie. Here they are. Yeah, he's 12. They do go to Okal, and they are just, my motivation every single day. You just wake up and you look at them and you keep going, and you want to lead by example for them in the house and professionally and as a mom and, as family. So they are absolutely our top priority in our life. And I have a dog. Her name is Val, and she is my baby girl.
We're missing Bell here, but next time.
Yes.
That is awesome. So I think it is super important for people to understand what you are saying about knowing your whys and knowing that your family it needs to be your top priority. It needs to be the reason that drives you every single day and makes you be successful in anything that you do. So that is so awesome that you are sharing your story
Yes,
with
and
us.
you'll be amazed how, sometimes I don't think that, my kids pay attention to their mom as a, realtor, right? So they know I'm going to show a house. Sometimes as soon as I come home, it's like, did you sell the house? Did they like the house? Or do they, they ask all these questions like, what's going on here? Do you want to do my job? So it's amazing how, I love it how they get more involved in what we do as well. Doing the blueberry muffins was a good example for the kids because they kept asking, why are you making those blueberry muffins? And we talk about appreciation. We talked about, different things in life. So I think just telling them and them watching what we do, whatever it's me or Freddie. I mean, Freddie also lead as an example as well. So I think the kids are very involved in our professional life, I'll tell you.
You are so awesome. You are so awesome. That is awesome. Thank you so much for everything that you do for our community and talking right now about making a difference. Talking about everything that we can do. I have a game, the game of the day. For you ready? And I don't know. Are you ready? Let me ask you that. Are you ready?
I was born ready, Elliot. Come
Oh
on,
my
bring it on.
goodness. I'm getting fired up right now. Let's bring the energy
Yeah.
level up because we are going right now to the game of the day. Here we go. All right, and this game is very simple, very simple. So, what would you change in the world? You have four choices here. You have emotional situation, economic situation, political situation, and you have mindset. You need to you get to choose one and explain why. Here we go.
Mindset, 100%. Because
That
if
was
you
fast.
the mindset, oh, absolutely. If you change the mindset, you can change all the other ones as well. Just changing the mindset of people. Just be open. Just be, accepting others, accepting other people's differences, respecting other people's differences, and everything else will be fine.
I agree with you. Oh my gosh, we need a couple more Dorines in this world. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was fast, because Doreen is fast. So, leave your comment below. You are watching right now, and we're gonna meet you down there at the comments. Make sure you are liking and sharing this show because now you get to select what would you change in the world? Yeah, leave your comment below. If you have any questions for Doreen, you're looking to sell, buy your house, any question that you have about housing market, hey, we're going to meet you down there at the comments. So we are done with the game of the day, but let me tell you something else. The first 10 people that they leave a comment about what is your auction, we're going to give 10% of your order at All San Juan Gastronomy. This is the promotion of the day, and that promotion, it is sponsored by actually Tim Cabrera with Union Home Mortgage. So make sure that you leave a comment. So let me tell you something else. You speak several languages. All right, and it seems that you are able to communicate with the international community in Gainesville very, very well. So, do you think that speaking several languages is being helping you?
Yes, so it does, even though it doesn't have to be like someone who speaks, Arabic or someone who speaks French. just having international clients, which I do have quite few of them. I think just because coming from different cultures, I'm gonna say the accent is a little bit different, they
Yes.
can just relate, they can feel more comfortable talking to me than, someone else. So I think it's bring us more together. It just brings, it makes that transaction smoother. They don't have to really worry about, well, I'm gonna judge them if they say, the wrong vocab or the accent or whatsoever. So I think it helps. Absolutely, it does.
So, and how many languages? Because I am now curious. How many languages do you speak?
So I do speak French, Arabic, and English, of course. I do.
Wow. And a little bit Spanish when you talked earlier, a little bit,
Well, I'm learning from you. Yeah, gracias.
Oh my goodness. Hey, before we go, what is next for Daurine Wehbe?
Just keep working hard, staying motivated, staying focused. This is all, I think this is kind of, I started as a teacher and then worked in the Domino's office with Freddie, and then now it's my career. It's just me, right? I just want to keep making my clients happy, keep doing whatever I can do to make every transaction as smooth as possible. But I'll tell you, one of my goals is to be able to work with a builder. So that's being kind of something I've been working on. So I'm hoping by the end of this year, I could find a builder that I can work with.
That is interesting. We have a couple builders that they actually watch the show. So,
So here
you
you
know,
go. If you are a builder not working currently with a realtor and you are entertaining the idea of it, please give me a call at 352-562-1411.
and that is your commercial of the day.
There you go.
I love it, Doreen. I am very blessed. I'm very honored. I feel humble by having you this morning. By having our morning coffee. With you, and it is truly inspiring. For me personally, for all of us, how much a human being, when he's working hard, when he's patient, when he's consistent, when he's focused. You got to be laser focused on your goals and your dreams. And you talking to you actually remind me about a quote by Les Brown that I love so much. I don't think it's by Les Brown, but he constantly is mentioned in this quote. He said, "Cowards die many times before their death. The valiant never taste the death but once." And it doesn't mean that the valiant is not afraid. It means that the valiant experience that fear, the same fear that other person experience, but keep moving forward anyhow. And I think you are the living example of that. That you've been working hard for your dreams to accomplish your goals, and it's just amazing. So I appreciate you for being here and sharing your story and everything that you do for our community, for all the organizations that you are impacting within our community, and it's just wonderful. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you so much, Elio. Thank you. I really appreciate you inviting me to be part of your show this morning. I wish you all the best, and you are such a humble, talented person as well. I know how hard you work, days and nights, weekends, weekdays, and you take care of your family as well. So thank you so much.
My pleasure. So you guys that are watching, this was Elio Piedra, Morning Coffee with Elio, with the great Daurine Wehbe, award-winning realtor with Coldwell Banker M.M. Parrish. Is that right? And so make sure that you watch our show at any time. Right after this, you can go back to Facebook and YouTube, and even Apple Podcast, Spotify, iTunes, and make sure that you tune in, you get inspired, and as I always said, stay tuned, stay inspired, and live full. We're gonna see you guys next time, and do not forget to tune in at 10 a.m. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Thank you. Bye bye. Guys, thank you very much for watching Morning Coffee with Elio. Yes, we're really looking forward to seeing you Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Do not forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and become part of the Morning Coffee with Elio community. Stay tuned, stay inspired, and live full.